Hey, this is Andrew Brown from Exam Pro. I'm going to show you how to get started with AWS. And the first thing we're going to do is actually go ahead and create ourselves an AWS account. So if this is the first time you've ever used AWS, when you first come to this domain, which is aws.amazon.com, it's going to give you this big splash screen to help you get started real easy. You'll get this big orange button here in the top right corner. But if you don't see either of these two things, which is totally possible, just go to My Account and drop down and click on AWS Management Console. Okay, and so what it's going to do, it's going to bring us to the sign-in screen, but we don't have an account yet, so we got to go ahead and create our own. And so we're going to have to hit this button down here, which is create a new AWS account. And so what we need to do is we need to enter in a unique email. Every single AWS account is tied to one specific email. So if you do need to make multiple accounts, you can't use the same email again, all right? But you can definitely use the same credit card again. So I'm just going to make a new email here. I'm going to call it andrew+startup@exampro.co. And then I just need to generate a password. I already have one here. Okay, I'm just going to name this ExamPro startup account. Just startup's fine. And we'll go ahead there. So now the next thing is you're going to want to save that password somewhere. You can definitely use Chrome. I recommend using Dashlane. That's what I use, especially when you're moving between mobile and many browsers. But just make sure you store that password somewhere. And the next thing we need to do is fill out our contact information. If you're a business, you're going to do the professional. And if it's personal, you're going to do the personal, okay? And I'm just going to make this a personal account. I'm just going to go ahead here and fill in my details. Great, and so I have my information filled in here, and as you can see, I've blocked it out just to keep my privacy. I'm going to go ahead here and just click this box here to agree to the customer agreement, and we're going to go ahead and create an account and continue. Okay, and so this is the part where we need to enter in our credit card details. And so I have my credit card handy, and I'm just going to go ahead and enter my account in. One thing that people are always concerned about is that, are you going to get charged if you put in your card? And the answer is no, not immediately. So they might do like 1 or 2 cents to confirm your account. I think here they might be suggesting that they're going to do a $1 charge. But it's just to make sure that you have a valid credit card. And then from then on, we'll have the AWS free tier. And if we go beyond that, we'll get charged. But I'm going to go ahead here and just enter my details in here. So just give me a moment. Okay, great. So I filled in my details here. I'm just going to go ahead here and verify and add. Great. And so once you've added your credit card there, they're just going to want to confirm with your telephone there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and enter my cell number, and it's going to send me a text. I'm just going to confirm that. Great, so I just filled in my information, so I'll just have it shoot off that SMS now. Great, so I just received that 4-digit verification code, so I'll just go ahead there and enter it in. All right, and so we'll just hit verify code. And now we are verified, so we'll just go ahead here and hit continue. And so we're going to have a choice of some support plans. We're not going to choose any support plans for the time being. We're just going to go with basic, but we'll definitely talk about these later on, and I'm going to make some recommendations, okay? Great, and so now we've created our account. We should be able to go ahead and sign into our account. So let's click the orange button here and give it a go. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and enter in that email, which is andrew+startup@exampro.co. And I'm just going to go ahead here and fill in my password. All right, and we'll see if we can actually log in now. And there you go. So that's how we get into, or that's how we set up our account. And so from here, we can go ahead and start just configuring this account.